So I am Lardey, currently the office manager for WasteTrade Ghana. I started work in January 2026. I started off wanting to read law, so the goal has always been law. But then along the line, I applied for the first time. I didn't get it. That was not the end of the road. I just felt, okay, at that instant, what could I do? Galamsey was a menace in Ghana. So I looked at it and I was like, what is the issue? What could I do as a young growing adult to actually help curb the situation? That was when I learned that policy comes in, there is the work of the environmentalist. So I saw an opportunity to go and read BSc Environmental Science in KNUST. Going over the course outline, I saw environmental law there, and that piqued my interest. That was it. I knew that was the course for me, and that was how I ended up reading environmental science. So I have over 2 years experience in the sustainability and external relations field in a mining field, and I worked in the formal sector of the mining industry. I wanted to really understand what they are doing different from what the small scale miners were doing that was causing a menace to the country. And what we did was basically waste management, reclamation, reforestation, anything that looked like was going to prevent any form of destruction to the environment. And from then, I've worked also in the real estate company, which also looks at how best building our industries, the industrialization is not going to affect the environment that we so sustainable cities, how it's not going to affect the industry. So from then, I ended up being in WasteTrade. What initially attracted me to WasteTrade was their transition of the circular economy. They wanted to link the WasteTrade, the waste market to potential international markets that could help transition or change waste that was generated into something meaningful, something that was economical for them. WasteTrade aligns in my career goals in terms of, I noticed that the work they do is data-driven. They actually went around, did a whole lot of research before establishing whatever they have now. And that is one thing I believe in: transparency. Let's have a transparent market. Let's have something that is being done backed by data. We have an emphasis when we want to go back and refer. We know that, okay, we started from here and this is where we have gotten to. And that's what I stand for: transparency, being open-minded. It felt so right to join the team right now because I was looking at going to do a master's, and whatever I wanted to do was in line with waste management, environmental management. I look at the work they are doing, but I don't want to go in as a greenhorn who doesn't really have so much as knowledge and all that, and I have to go and learn in school. So I wanted to build on my skills, my experience, then go back to the classroom, learn the knowledge aspect of it, the book aspect of it, come back and be an expert in the field that I chose to find myself in. Basically my role as office manager in WasteTrade involves the day-to-day operations of the company. How is the company's finances going? How are we handling our petty cashes? Do we have enough logistics? When my sales team are going out, do they have enough to be able to go out to do the work that they've been set out to do? Then there is the human resource aspect. How are the staff of WasteTrade doing in terms of their health? How are we taking our health and safety? Then I'm also looking at how best we are linking with the local markets. Do they feel a part of WasteTrade, or we are leaving them outside of the whole circle that we want to work in? So that's basically it: how to build a good communication network between WasteTrade as a brand and the local market that feeds us with whatever that we need. We have a technology issue, and there is the issue of how to formalize it, because it looks to be a challenge of how we are going to. We have the informal sector and then the formal sector, but it looks like the informal sector seems to be dominating. They have a higher numbers in terms of how the people churning out waste for recycling. In terms of technology, do we actually have the needed technology to be able to recycle our waste to the best or to the international standard that we want to send them to, so that we get value for money? Because the quality of your product will also affect how much you are getting for the product that you want to sell. Some of the opportunities for growth, I believe, has to do with partnerships. There is the need for partnership with international organizations to be able to have the best in terms of value for whatever we are presenting to them. There is also the need for policies, because without the right policies, I don't think that we are going to actually be seeing the importance of what we think we may be doing. So we need the policies to be able to regulate the waste trade chain, so that in the long run, it doesn't end up in the wrong hands. The waste that is being sent out is not ending up in the wrong hands. The government is number one. We can't take them out of it. Then we are also looking at private individuals. We are looking at the NGOs. We are also looking at the people that are collectors. So the recollectors of waste, private individuals. So like the waste management companies, the private waste management companies, those are the people shaping the waste economy. So the key movers and shakers of the waste recycling market in Ghana is the government. We can also talk about non-governmental organizations. We can look at the private waste management companies as well. The local recyclers, those are the people feeding the ecosystem in Ghana. Just like the human body, let's link that to the groups. One part of the group can't be absent. They feed each other. So without the recyclers, they may not be able to actually feed the supply. It's an integrated structure. They work together to feed the local economy. They work together to feed the international market. Make sure that daily, day in and day out, we have enough supplies to be able to feed our customers. So our vision at WasteTrade Ghana is to link local recyclers, the local recycling market, to the international market, and that's through our website, and which is very transparent. So you get the opportunity to actually register whatever you have on our website, and the bidding is so open. You get to see how much is being bid on your product, which is very transparent. Success will look like WasteTrade being the go-to marketplace for every recycler in Ghana to actually market their goods and services. That is it. If you ask 10 recyclers, the name should be WasteTrade. That is what success means to me in terms of WasteTrade being known in Ghana.